we are some of the luckiest people on the planet to have the opportunity to be witness to how God works in this community.
Yeah. Amen to that.
There's a lot of despair out there right now. Folks are worried, they're anxious. Many have lost their job.
Standing out there and watching 500 people come through, you see that anxiousness across their face. Yeah. And just to be given the chance or the privilege to lean down and tell them, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. God's got this. We're going to fill your tummy tonight. And I promise you, you lift your head up and God's there. And just to be able to give that privilege to them and see that smile just turn up just a little bit with tears in their eyes, just to give a little bit of hope, is so precious and worth everything that we do every day.
Where the power of this is we were ready for this. You know, like for the last 3 years, this is what Brian and Carol and all of the volunteers have been doing. We've been doing it on a different kind of scale. We've scaled it up, but the system, the process was already there.
You know, now we're in a drive-through type of operation, John. And what it is in the other pantry operations, you know, pre-COVID, it was a walk-in. People walked in, they picked out what they want, they took it all. And what we have to do today with the drive-through operation is everything has to be sorted and bagged and prepared and ready to serve the 500 families that drove through yesterday. So lots of hands, 7 apples, 6 oranges, 2 grapefruits in one bag. Think about that over and over and over again.
It's been an incredible display of community and togetherness and, you know, innovation all in one big burrito, you know. I mean, it's pretty cool to see what's going on with all that.
Paul, do you have anything to add to that?
On a Friday morning, I was down at Travis Heights and my truck broke down. And so then I had to stay at Travis Heights while they went through and did their food pantry that day. And it was just stunning to me. First of all, it was sad to see the number of people that were food insecure, but the second part was just the amount of cheery volunteers who are out there. And I said to myself and said to my wife, Anna, I just need to make sure that I'm somehow a part of this.
You know, these crisis things are difficult. It's really, really hard, but it's beautiful to see when people who have the ability to help and do things, when they can say, hey, I'm going to do this. There's something really, really amazing and powerful about that.
Talking about volunteering, there's angels that come to all 3 of the pantry days and bring us water and a few snacks, granola bars and everything. Those individuals, they kind of drive in, they don't really talk to anybody but us. They drop it off, we pull it out of their trunk and put it in an ice chest. And you don't know how valuable that is.
I tell our leadership guys a lot. I said, I feel like we're like on a mission trip like every day. There's a few really key ways for Riverbenders to help out. You can go to the Riverbend helps page and you see lots of different things. There's a great space for that. You can pray for all the things that are going on. I mean, there is a long list of things going, and we think praying for people and praying for a situation is just as important as being there. If you're in the place to donate, if you go to the Give Online part and you give at Riverbend Works, that's a way that helps all of our mission stuff. There's a bunch of different things you can do, and some of you can do from your own home. Making masks for people is a great thing. The contrast of what is happening is what I want people to see, is that when we see this great darkness and this very thing we fear, it's, you know, someone even say this stuff is evil in some way and what it's doing to our world, it also gives us the chance to see the contrast of the light, of the hope we see. And that hope, I think, comes through people. And for some amazing reason, this is how good God designed it. We can continue to look throughout history. When things go bad, when things are difficult, God uses people and brings them together in community to bring light and hope in these very dark things. I mean, it's the narrative of what God has done through history. And so I think in a very human, intrinsic way, when we see these dark times, we also really, really connect and it bonds us together when we see other humans caring for others. And it's so raw and real to the biblical narrative and who God is, that I think we're in a time we're going to see a lot more people be connected to their Creator, maybe for the first time in their life, because other people decide to say, I'm gonna be the light, I'm gonna be the hope that God implanted in me. And to me, that's incredibly beautiful and incredibly inspiring. And it's so much bigger than just, you know, our regular go to work, go home, watch our TV stuff. I think it's in many ways is what God created us for. I'm really moved by what God's doing in our community, not only Riverbend community, but Austin community, and how people are coming together to help others. It's really the way of Jesus.